Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. I'll be uploading this video Sunday. I want to talk to you guys about why I don't pay myself first. Opposite of what we're used to hearing, right? Well, let's get started. I know many people talk about paying themselves first. Each family needs to do best for what works for their family. This is why I don't pay myself first. As you guys know, I'm an independent contractor. I work for two companies. One of the companies is my main company. I get paid once a month. So, as you guys know, as an independent contractor, your income can vary greatly. This is why I primarily don't pay myself first. Let me tell you what I do instead. Number one, before I even get my check, I write out all of our bills and things that are coming up within the next 60 days. Most of the time it's just our standard bills, but sometimes there's extra things. Like I know we have some car repairs coming up, or my daughter's going to go to the dentist, things like that, or we know that someone needs some new clothes. I'm just naming just a few little examples. So I prepare for those ahead of time and write down about what I think we would be spending, and I do that. So I write all of our bills out. That's number one. Number two, the next thing that I do is I look at all of our sinking funds. I have a certain amount for IRS taxes, life insurance, and also our house taxes, and now a car fund. So I make sure that I've got money for all of those next. Then after that, I see what is left over. I usually have a goal of, after all of that and our cash for the whole month, groceries, after everything is said and done, my goal is to have 10%, at least 10% left over that I can put into a savings, because I do have a large savings goal that I would like to meet, which I've spoken to you guys about before. Well, I see what I have left over. I've had anywhere from 3%, 5%, 10%. Most of the time I at least have 10, but I've had even more. I've had some really good months. About 4 times a year I usually get a better check. Those are on those 4 months, I really try to pad my savings and try to really prepare for things ahead on those. So this is kind of why I don't pay myself first. I definitely am a huge believer in having a savings. We all know Murphy can happen, and sometimes, as we know, it can happen in threes. So I'd like to know if you guys pay yourself first. When you're an independent contractor, it can be a little bit more challenging to do that. So we all have to do what kind of works for our families. But I am a big believer in whatever we can save and set aside for things that can come up is a really positive thing to do. I'd love to hear from you guys on this issue. Thank you everybody for watching, and I love you very much. Bye-bye.